Die NXL kommt nach Europa, das steht fest, und genau wie ihr haben wir viele Fragen gehabt. Tobias von den Weidenkätzchen war für uns in der Pressekonferenz. Hier gibt's nun die Highlights dieses Zusammentreffens.
Prague or Amsterdam. So we're gonna have a destination. We have found that we've been very successful going to cool places. Vegas is expensive. Atlantic City was expensive. It was our 2 highest team counts, and it's because there's something else to do. So give me. Well, yeah, we're gonna do 4 events. 4 events in Europe. The one difference that we're gonna do on both the pro division is still gonna be locked, for sure. But we're not gonna charge your entrance fee all for advance for the year. The SPL team that won their spot would get an option to come on. And we'll see how that goes. And maybe what we'll do next year is we'll say there's 20 spots next year, and we're cutting it down in 2016 and give those 5 TAMs a chance to win their spots.
It takes us 20 minutes to walk down that place.
So what is the biggest thing that everybody would like to see change from the Millennium? The food.
Venues.
Venues. So what do we not like about this venue?
Same old, same old.
It's always the same one.
I can give you the first venue we looked at that we have a tentative deal for. It's the Olympic Park in London, right? So that's the first venue that we've tentatively signed.
Oh, no, that's
not Park. I mean, it's the first venue that I've signed outside of the Millennium. No, I'm not going that. No, I want to go someplace warm in March, but I haven't figured out a good location. So I can tell you we're going to do our best to find great venues. I can't assure you that in the first year I'm going to find you 4 banging venues, right? Even the first year at the NXL, we had one at a cow pasture and one in Cleveland, which no one wants to go to Cleveland, right? But now we have 5 solid venues. We have 1 venue that's within walking distance of Disney. Is there anything else that you guys don't like about the Millennium that's a glaring thing that I was going to miss?
Are we keeping the wall?
Are we keeping the wall? That's a later question.
So is it going to be paid per event?
It's going to be paid per event. So you will pay per event.
So another question, or we're going to hit me for this process over to you.
You're definitely not allowed to come in. Question is, the Millennium ever had a meeting like this?
No. Never.
There you go. So I care about what you got to say. I can't always do what you want, but I do care about what you say. And yes, we're going to do our best.
Major thing.
And I told someone today, so you guys will give us 1 fuck up. I can go to a venue and it can be a shit, right? But as long as I'm trying, you guys can forgive me. If I go to that venue twice, I'm screwed. You guys vote with your dollar. We don't make you do anything, right? You guys vote with your dollar and we go to where you want to go. So yes, in the end, if we don't do a good job, you guys will find an alternative. And the Millennium has found that out. They're not the only gig in town. There's a tournament in France, there's a tournament in Germany, there's a tournament in Greece, right? You guys vote with your dollar and you go to where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. Our job is to make sure you have a good time and you leave. Perfect example, the Millennium says they charge for the year to make sure you guys go to every event. And I said, how about make each event something they want to go to? Right? So you want to get a question? So yes, you have an owner and a player, and they're both whatever. And we have GI as a part owner, right? GI is a part owner. Randy Smith from Houston Heat's a part owner. Dave is a part owner, and Bart's a part owner. So that's the ownership. We've developed a system where the referee and the ref commissioner are 2 different guys in 2 different systems. Because before, when the ref guy's the one also doing that, he wants to protect his referees. His primary goal is to keep his referees out of hock. Whereas now our guy is separate from the referees. He doesn't hire and fire the referees. He just interprets the call and tells the referees how they should have done it, and then explains it to you if we made some mistake. That keeps that 2 things separate, and he can make a clear decision, and the referees can do what they want. So we will not see Yosh over there playing the D2. But part of that is also the inherent problem with the locked divisions and the locked rosters, right? So there's not going to be any locked divisions below you guys. So you guys will be the only locked division, and there's just no reason for that. Like, literally, the format here is set up to not allow growth as the season goes on. Right? So the NXL has gotten stronger every event this year. If we would have had locked rosters, we would have the exact same amount of teams we had the first event as we do the last event. I mean, our World Cup this year is probably going to have just under 500 teams. That's a lot of teams.
So we are planning a world card system, ranking system, which we think is important to grow the sport. And we really believe that. I think so.
The PSP had the best webcast ever. Nothing against Go Sports, but the PSP had a pretty good webcast. and it didn't help them.
Didn't help at all.
Right? So I don't know if the webcast is it. I mean, I'll be honest. I'd like to think it's something we're doing, but I don't know what it is. Right? Maybe the economy in the U.S. has just gone great, and maybe we're just hitting it in stride. But yeah, we're not going to put the events back to week after.
Spread out a lot further between the NXL.
Yeah, we're not going to do events at the same time. So we're going to have a lot of the same staff. So the last thing I want to do is work at an NXL event, get yelled at by Americans, fly to here, get yelled at by Europeans. So I would like a little break in the middle. Thank you. We will give them a very nice medal. No, we're going to give them cash prizes, and we're going to give them trophies, and we will give them discounted entries to their next event.
All division?
I wouldn't say all divisions, but most of the divisions. Right, we may do it.
I posted on Facebook.
But this year we have a 2-on-2 competition that's a $100,000 prize package. We're going to switch that probably next year to a 3-man. So, and we will run those over here in Europe as well. So we also do a lot of Sunday-only events. So for teams that got knocked out, they get a chance to play a second time. So we had 38 10-man teams play the World Cup. No, so we would do 7-man here. I've been talking. I think we can do 7-man. 7-man.
I love it.
Yes, I got the funding on that one for sure.
National teams.
Yes, we will do the same. We're still working on that deal, but yes, we plan on.
You're still keeping
that.
Yes. For the girls, the U19.
Yes, we plan on keeping all that. Yes. I actually thought that was really neat. April would be the first. We're trying to give 4 weeks between our events in the States and our events in Europe. Okay, cool.
Fantastic.
Good.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.